Welcome to the Arsenal vs Swansea halftime hangout. Again, me, Murray Mohammadi, and it's been much hype surrounding this pre-match, but it's been pretty lackluster, pretty boring first half to say the least. Both teams who love playing quick attacking football have not really created much, and it's sort of like both tactics, both playing styles of each team have really canceled each other out, and it's made for a pretty boring match so far. Very few chances, very few talking points. Of course, one was the penalty appeal that Callum Chambers pushed down Wilfred Boney. Most people saying it is a penalty. I'm of the belief that Wilfred Boney was taken down very easily. It feels like he was playing for the penalty, as in like he was backing up, and really once he felt contact, he fell down rather easily. And that's I think that's something Phil Dowd really noticed. He had a very good shot of it, and if he's let's say what was he a few 10 yards away and he's got a good view of it, then he probably agrees with what I'm saying that Wilfred Boyne did fall down rather easily. However, that's not something to take away that Callum Chambers should not be making those attempts at the ball, especially when there's no way in getting the ball. That's just somewhere you have to be composed and really settle and really contain Wilfred Boyne in that situation instead of trying to run through him and getting the ball. But apart from that, to say the least, the back four has been very shaky and nerve-wracking in the back. Mistakes from Chambers, mistakes from Morreal. It's very unsettled, unorganized, and Swansea have had few chances going forward in threatening, not really getting the chances off, but threatening. And they've gone corner after corner. Thankfully, the defense is very aligned to get rid of it. But that's saying something, is in the back four has not done its job fairly well, but still 0-0. Going forward, it hasn't been much better apart from the last 10 minutes. It's been a tale of two. It was a tale of two sides of the first half. The first half hour or so, Arsenal were rather complacent going forward. They did not really intend on creating much. Players such as Ramsey were off. Ramsey's touch were not that great in the first half hour. Chamberlain's, final ball, his control was not there in the first half. Side of the first half. However, the last 10 minutes or so, Arsenal really picked it up. There was quick ball movement from Ramsey, from the whole squad, Cazorla, from Chamberlain. Chamberlain had an awesome final 10 minutes where he was really going at Neil Taylor on that flank and really being a menace and causing problems for that Swansea defense. And he's been a threat. He's going to be I would much expect him getting much more of the ball in the second half to cause more havoc on that Swansea back four. Daniel Welbeck, he's had a good performance. That 1-2 with Chamberlain near the end of the first half to get that shot away was just fantastic. Great ball movement great off-ball movement, great touch by Daniel Welbeck. Sadly, the finishing product's just not there yet. It's only a matter of time where he's gonna consistently start putting them in the back of the net, or else maybe you're gonna be uneased with Daniel Welbeck and start getting impatient with him. But hopefully, he's a young lad oozing with confidence, so he should really be starting to get the goals in the back of the net. This second half coming up is going to be a real tale for this Arsenal squad. People are saying Alexis Sanchez have been carrying us and really been the man who's pretty much saved us in most matches. He hasn't had that great of a first half performance. He's been he's been vanishing in the first half. He's been working hard, but he's just not appearing in the matches as much as he has lately in matches. So it's going to be a telling tale whether this Arsenal team can really make the breakthrough without Alexis Sanchez getting very much involved, without an exceptional performance from Alexis Sanchez. So it'll be something to see. Matthew Flamini, in my eyes, has been not been average, very below average as well. His defending is reckless. He got a yellow card near the end of the first half, sorry, and he's made very reckless challenges that he's honestly, I believe he's very unlucky not to have gotten a yellow card far earlier in the match. So that's saying something on how Matthew Flamini has done. Going into the second half, we've got Jack Wilshere on the bench, Theo Walcott on the bench. I mentioned in the pre-match that those two I hope to see them make an appearance, and if nothing else happens, I really expect Dale Walcott to come on. Probably, for Oxlade-Chamberlain, despite the strong showing at the tail end of the first half. And Jack Wilshere, if Ramsey or Cazorla don't really start getting more creative, start creating more for others, then I really expect Jack Wilshere to come on for one of them, because Jack Wilshere is the one that really wants to go for it and really try to create something, penetrate the back four of the opposing team, and he's always willing to go at it, no matter the situation. So, apart from that, it looks like this Arsenal squad is going to be going after it on the counterattack, really going to sit back and wait for this, suck up the Swansea possession. And when Swansea give up possession in our third, they're going to break out with pace, which is something, maybe smart to do in the second half, at the Liberty, the playing style of Swansea. So it's gonna be quite an interesting second half. I expect the goals to be coming in. I expect it to get much more opened up, because I really don't expect a deadlock at 0-0 to be the final result in this match. I expect both teams to come out firing, especially Swansea, getting the 0-0, getting the draw last week at Goodison Park against Everton. I think they're a little nervous, and they probably want to get 3 points as soon as possible. Apart from that, I'm still going with the 2-1 result, just like last year at the Liberty Stadium. I'm still going to stick with Aaron Ramsey and Danny Welbeck to get us 3 points and bring it home. I'm a big supporter of Danny Welbeck, and I'm really hoping he's been good in the first half. He's running down balls, he's trying to make those runs, and he's good. His passing's been spot on. We saw it the 1-2 at the latter end of the first half. So, Danny Welbeck, you're that guy. Let's get her done. Thank you for watching the Halftime Hangout. Come on, you Gunners.